Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, February 15th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Valone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, the man accused of shooting a 3-year-old to death in 2014 has been sentenced. Devon Wallace will spend the next 45 years of his life behind bars for the murder of Kanijah Bibb. In August of 2014, Wallace got into an argument and fight outside of a Landover home. He returned to the scene with a gun and fired 6 shots into the house. One of the bullets hit Bibb.
One who gets into an altercation with an adult and as a response brings a gun and just fires recklessly into a home where there are multiple people inside beyond the people he was even arguing with, to include Kanijah Bibb, is reckless, careless, cowardly, and he deserves every day of the 45 years that he got.
Wallace could have faced 55 years behind bars.
There will be a big walkout on Thursday in protest of Donald Trump's immigration policy. Latinos and others throughout the area will skip work as part of Day Without Immigrants campaign aimed at showing their economic power. As a result, many restaurants and other employers are scrambling to figure out how to staff their businesses. Meanwhile, a representative from CASA says they are supporting this effort.
It's already very exciting to see not only the outpour of the community calling for others to mobilize, but the support especially in restaurants and small businesses that are even saying we're not going to open today, or they're telling their workers, listen, you go ahead, you do this, it is important. That for me is an indication that this movement is growing and that it's getting stronger.
Now, this campaign has largely spread through word of mouth, flyers, and Facebook. Mental exhaustion is what some school educators say comes from students taking standardized tests. Now, a piece of proposed legislation known as the Less Testing, More Learning Act hopes to change all that. A committee hearing on Senate Bill 452 took place in Annapolis today, which would reduce Maryland's mandated standardized testing to 2% each year. Celia Burton, the testing coordinator at Benjamin Tasker Middle, says students are missing out on crucial instructional learning.
See if we can get some relief. And it's making me a little frustrated simply because students are being assessed all day long and they're tired. They're tired. They come to school for instruction. I understand giving your children some type of assessment to see if they've gained the knowledge from the standards that you've given them, but not the way that our students are being assessed.
It's also very, very tough on families who have to make sure that their kids are prepared for all of these tests, and for our educators who have to, their job has become teaching kids how to take tests. It's not the way most young minds learn and develop. And so we're going to try to bring some semblance into this.
State Senator Roger Manno is a sponsor of this bill.
Elected officials and church leaders gather in Annapolis to voice their concerns over high costs of prescription pills. The Senate and House both have bills that would prohibit manufacturers from overcharging for essential drugs. Another piece of legislation would require a company to notify the Secretary of Health and Mental Hygiene before increasing prices. Before a committee hearing today, activists met in front of the Ashbury United Methodist Church to speak out on the issue.
We are here today because the hearing is today on Senate Bill 415 and Senate Bill 437, one of which will allow our wonderful Attorney General to take legal action to stop prescription drug price gouging, and the other one will make sure the drug corporations disclose the basis of their high-priced drugs. And I'm here to announce, just hot off the press, a letter from our wonderful Congressman Elijah Cummings. I'm going to read the first sentence and I'll give it to all the media. Dear Chairman Middleton and members of the committee, I am writing to express my strong support for Senate Bills 457 and 437, which are being considered by the Senate Finance Committee today.
Officials from the Maryland Citizens Health Initiative say they're confident that the prescription drug affordability legislation will get passed this year.
A 20-year-old man was found dead at a Greenbelt apartment complex yesterday. Police were called to the neighborhood in the 6200 block of Breezewood Drive just after 8 in the evening. They found Martin Atemken, who was suffering from a gunshot wound, lying in the entrance of the building. At this time, police have not identified a suspect or a motive. Well, you are watching CTV News. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Valone.